Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is another Matchday Live episode and today it is Arsenal taking on Manchester United in the Premier League. Now this video is sponsored by OneFootball app. Go check it out, the link is in the description below. Go download it to keep up to date with all the weekend's football, stats and information. Now this is of course a big game for both Premier League sides. They're both in the top four right now as well. And Manchester United is currently sitting in second place. And they are quite a way behind Manchester City, to be fair, so they really need to get a victory today if they're going to have any chance of catching City at the top of the table. Arsenal themselves, they need to start building a gap between fourth and the rest of the pack just behind them. Currently 2 points clear of Liverpool in fifth, so if we can get a win today, we could even be 1 point behind Manchester United, who are currently in second place. I think Chelsea are on the early kick-off game. They're underway as this video goes up. So as I actually record this, it is 0-0 right now in the Chelsea game. So no doubt the result will be in by the time this video goes live, and hopefully Chelsea can drop some points in that one. But let's get on underway then in this one. As you can see, we are at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal are at home and already pushing forward here. Great play, and Jack Wilshere, who has been given the start today by me, goes straight through and gives Arsenal a fantastic, great start to the game. Less than 5 minutes gone in fact, and it is Jack Wilshere who gives Arsenal the 1-goal lead, and the Manchester United players yet to wake up in this game. Beautiful start, and hopefully we can build on this, try and get another goal before the half-time interval and go into the break with a 2-goal lead. Would be absolutely fantastic, because then of course that will force Manchester United from defending and they'll have to push further up, so it might open up a few more spaces for Arsenal to grab a few goals. If we can get a perfect start like we have in this one later on this afternoon, I'll be very, very happy. But there we go, Jack Wilshere scoring the first goal of the game. No, I'm not entirely sure whether he's actually going to be starting in today's match. I don't think he will, because you know what Arsene Wenger's like. Lacazette, I think he's been ruled out of today's game as well due to an injury in midweek. But fingers crossed he can get in. I've not seen any lineups or rumours this morning of the lineups, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm sure if Giroud starts, maybe we'll start with Lacazette. Sorry, not Lacazette. Sanchez in the main striker position with Danny Welbeck or Iwobi on the left side possibly. Or we could just start, as I said, Giroud up top on his own with Sanchez just beside him. But there is another good effort, and look at this. It is Alexis Sanchez, as we were just speaking about him. 13 minutes in, and can you believe Arsenal have had an absolute dream start here at the Emirates Stadium. The rain is falling on this winter afternoon, and look at this beautiful gap that opened up there for Alexis Sanchez, and of course he's going to hit it from there, and that one goes past the Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea and into the back of the net. So now United have got a lot of work to do if they're going to be getting anything out of this game, but they are pushing forward straight from that second goal. And good defending there from Danny Welbeck. We've got him starting on that left side for Arsenal today. We do have Alexis Sanchez playing up front on his own, because of course I was expecting Lacazette to not start, so I thought I'd put Sanchez up front on his own. We've got Ozil on the right side, and ooh, just over the crossbar. It was Ozil with that effort as well, just over the crossbar. But Arsenal started great in this game, already leading by 2-0. Less than 20 minutes played, and already looking for a third. It'd be fantastic if we can grab a third before half-time. I don't know if you noticed as well, the midweek game that Arsenal played against Huddersfield Town, where we actually won 5-0, the Matchday Live episode that we recorded and uploaded was also a 5-goal victory. So if we put a few pounds on that one, we would have got a pretty good deal on that and won some money. But maybe we should do the same with this one. 2 goals in the first 20 minutes for Arsenal. I'm sure you get pretty decent odds for that. But let's see how we get on in this second half. Just over an hour gone now here at the Emirates Stadium. It is still 2-0 for Arsenal. Manchester United in possession though. They're trying to work their way back into this game. Good passing play through the midfield. Just over 10 minutes remaining now. And still Arsenal defending well. Where here is Romelu Lukaku. Always a danger, of course. And he's going all the way through. Plays it inside. And there is the goal that gets Manchester United back into this game. Who is it? It's Mkhitaryan of all people, giving Manchester United a goal. So it is now Arsenal 2, Man United 1. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in London. And will there be enough time for Mourinho's side to get themselves back onto level terms? Hopefully not. But there is confirmation of the goal scorer Mkhitaryan. Arsenal also making a couple of changes. Ramsey's gone off I think Danny Welbeck went off as well. Theo Walcott and Olivier Giroud have come on for the Gunners. Let's see if Giroud can get back to his super sub ways from the early start of the season, where he was starting as a substitute and scoring, in fact. So if we can get a goal now, it'll be the perfect time actually. But it is Manchester United going through. Shot comes in, but thankfully for Arsenal, it goes wide of Cech's goal and out of play for an Arsenal goal kick. We are approaching the end of the game. Come on, Arsenal, just need to hold on or even score one more goal. And they're pushing forward on that far side. Bellerin plays it inside there for Theo Walcott. He gets forced out wide a little bit. Cross comes in though, and he's unmarked in the middle, just outside the 6-yard box. And it is the two substitutes who have come on late on in this game. Theo Walcott, he came on in place of Aaron Ramsey, and the goal scorer, Olivier Giroud, who come on in place of Danny Welbeck, heads it into the back of the United goal to give Arsenal now a 3-1 lead. And look at this, nobody was marking Giroud at all in the middle. Easy finish there, low into the bottom corner. David De Gea didn't stand a chance, and with less than 4 minutes to go, it is Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. And now we just need to hold on for these last couple of minutes, and we will have a big 3 points here as well, of course, which means if we can get the victory, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, Arsenal will just be 1 point behind United and possibly into 3rd place, depending on that Chelsea result, which is playing right now. And as I look over, it's still 0-0 as I record this. But of course that will be over by the time this video is up. And speaking of over, this game is over here at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal claim a fantastic victory after that perfect start with Jack Wilshere's early goal. And Arsenal completing the 3-1 win against Manchester United at home. 3 points in the bag. Great victory, great performance all round. So hopefully we can do this later on this afternoon. Fingers crossed we can. A good performance, that's what we really want to do. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the OneFootball app as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.